Every time Jimin and Jungkook say, "I love you," whether directly or indirectly, they always give us unforgettable moments. Let's reminisce about those special moments together. During a live broadcast, after a bit of flirting, Jimin said, "I love you," to Jungkook in front of everyone. That declaration was a moment that will always be remembered, not only for Jimin's courage in expressing his feelings, but also for Jungkook's reaction and the strong connection that was evident between them. Watching two people share so sincerely and honestly is truly captivating. Every interaction, every look, and every word they say gives us a glimpse into their relationship. Moments like these mean so much to us, not just words or gestures, but symbols of loyalty, support, and a deep connection. These are the little things that make us admire them even more. Even though time has passed since that moment, their "I love you" remains one of the most memorable in Jimin's story. Every word and action carries a huge impact. In the case of Jimin and Jungkook, the impact is extraordinary. We are fortunate to have witnessed such a special relationship. Remember that moment in 2015 when Jimin shared birthday wishes from J-Hope and Taehyung? Amidst the warmth, Jimin suddenly said, "This is my toy," and then turned the bed to Jungkook. It was such an intimate moment, showing the depth of affection and respect they have for each other. Despite their success and popularity, they remain two people who value and celebrate their personal relationships. This gives us a glimpse into the heart of BTS, a group built on connection and mutual support. On the red carpet, while the BTS members were using sign language to promote love, Jungkook confidently and charismatically used the I love you a gesture toward Jimin. It was a simple yet profound gesture. Their expression spoke louder than 1,000 words, clearly showing the sincere admiration and surprise of the other members. What stood out most was Jungkook's courage. Fearlessly, he dedicated the moment entirely to Jimin. This was a testament to their special connection, one that no one could deny. Then there was the moment when Jungkook hugged Jimin as he cried. The way Jungkook hugged him was so sincere and caring. While many assumed Jungkook's "I love you" it was for the fans, the tone of his voice and his gaze made us feel like those words were primarily directed at Jimin. And when Jimin cried a little more after hearing it, everyone's hearts were touched. It wasn't just a casual show of support, but an expression of a deeper bond. A love that went beyond the surface. Moments like these show that their affection is truly genuine. In a world full of public pressure, they showed how precious having someone to lean on is. In another live broadcast, Jimin made a surprising announcement, "I have something to say to the fans." He began singing Jin's emotional song, "I love you." But what was striking was Jungkook's expression. Instead of dividing his attention, he focused solely on Jimin. His gaze was filled with tenderness, so deep and sincere, making the moment feel truly magical. Jungkook's expression during that performance displayed an emotion rarely seen in public. It made us think about the unique relationship they share. Details like this, the way Jungkook looked at Jimin, are the little things that make the moment so memorable. During a concert in Las Vegas, Jungkook surprised everyone by saying "I love you" with such tenderness that it felt so powerful. Jimin stared at him with a look of awe. His eyes seemed to say, "What a tender moment I just witnessed." And this wasn't the first time Jimin had shown similar reactions on numerous occasions. It demonstrated the consistency of their deep connection. Under the glittering fireworks, when they said "I love you" to ARMY, we could sense the meaning behind those words. Their gazes, subtle gestures, and the atmosphere they created felt deeply personal. It was as if they'd forgotten the outside world and focused solely on each other. Interactions like these are what keep us rooting for them. Interestingly, they found a way to express their feelings without fear of judgment. Even if it's not direct, they still open their hearts and show affection in unique ways. Every moment they share reminds us that love can come in many forms. One of the most surprising moments was when Jimin repeatedly shouted "I love you, ARMY." But what was even more surprising was when Jungkook, in a burst of sincerity, said, "Jimin, I love you." The atmosphere instantly changed. Namjoon's expression was clearly one of shock and disbelief. Jungkook seemed a little nervous and tried to correct his words, but Namjoon, like a wise friend, said, "It's better to leave it at that." But the moment was already captured and imprinted. Their connection was clear. Jungkook's words weren't just for Jimin, but for all of us who witnessed it. Jimin looked incredibly happy. His reaction reflected the joy they shared in that brief moment. This is the kind of interaction that reminds us of the depth of their relationship. Every word, every gesture meant so much. It's not just about their relationship, we also need to celebrate their achievements. Jungkook's song "7" is now at number 59 on Spotify's global chart, and Standing Next to You is at number 186. These significant achievements demonstrate the depth of our support. But the fight isn't over yet. Keep streaming the album A Golden, focus on those two songs, and work towards your goals of 1 billion and 2 billion streams. The song Jikook is also incredible, reaching number 3 on Spotify Global, number 7 in the US, number 5 in Japan, and number 1 in Korea in 92 days with 800 million streams. This is all a testament to their hard work and our support. Every stream counts. We're helping them break new boundaries. Don't forget, Mama 2024 is just around the corner. Let's unite and support them. Vote through various platforms, X, by creating and retweeting posts, the Net Plus app, daily voting for Jimin and Jungkook, and the MTV Europe Music Awards, voting via email every day. And of course, keep streaming their songs and videos. Every stream not only supports them but also introduces their work to more people. We can enjoy their music while also encouraging them to achieve even more. Through every lyric, every look, and every loving word they say, Jimin and Jungkook continue to show us that genuine connection is real, even in a world full of scrutiny and expectation. They aren't just idols, they are an example of how affection, support, and honesty can forge a bond so deep and strong. As ARMY, we aren't just spectators. We are part of their journey. And as long as they continue to share such loving moments, we will continue to be here supporting, celebrating, and loving them, just as they love us. Because in the end, it's not just music that unites us, but love too. And Jikook's story is proof that genuine love will always find its way. Let's keep this spirit alive, because every second we spend with them is a gift worth cherishing.